Okay, so let me take a general one. I have n persons and r seats, right? And r is, let us take a case that r is less than n. Correct? That means I have to look from which point of view? Seats versus persons, right? So let me, so person versus seats will not work. We need to see seats versus, sorry, seat persons, right? If you are going to see the first seat, it can occupy in how many ways? Any one of the n persons in, so there are n choices, right? And the second seat, whichever seat is going to occupy, so n minus 1 choices. Third seat, n minus 2 choices, because already 2 seats are. So if you go till the last seat, that's going to be the rth seat. Not only one, because the number of persons is more than the number of seats. Are you able to understand? Clear? You are coming down. So this is, see, this is the first seat, second seat, third seat, rth seat. This is actually n means n minus 0. First whole number. Second seat, n minus second whole number. So rth seat, n minus 2 is the third whole number. So it is going to be n minus rth whole number. What is rth whole number? Rth whole number. R plus 1, R minus 1, R minus 1. So n minus of R minus 1 choices. Correct? So if you are going to multiply all these things, that means R seats can be occupied by n persons in how many ways? This product, that's going to be n into n minus 1 into n minus 2, so on up to what? N minus of R minus 1. This is like a factorial. If you extend till 1, it's a factorial, but it is hanging somewhere. So therefore, what we can do is, we can multiply till 1 and divide by that. But you should know what is the next one. The next one is what? N minus R, correct? And then n minus of R plus 1. So you go till 1, correct? And that you should cut, you can write the same thing here. So this fellow, by multiplying this and dividing by this, you are able to write it as what? Ratio of 2 factorials. Is that clear? But what is this actually? This is the number of ways of, n persons occupying R seats. Clear? So what is this? N factorial divided by n minus R factorial. So what is that? R seats occupied by n persons. Are you able to follow? But can we say it is also an arrangement? Arranging R items out of n items. Because if suppose you say, for example, A, B, C are the 3 persons going and occupying, A sitting here, B sitting here and C sitting here, or A sitting here, B sitting here, C sitting here is different, and that would have been counted here. So the number of ways of arranging R things out of n things is also this. Therefore we can call this as R items arranged out of n items, or we can say NPR, n permuted R. So NPR's formula is n factorial by what? N minus R factorial. So you can look at in 2 angles. One is the seats versus persons, less number of seats versus persons. Other one is R items arranged out of n. But one important thing in the formula is, okay, so this can be thought as arranging R items out of n distinct items. So this is very important, this word distinct. Why? Because when you say persons, automatically they are distinct. But we may be using for digits, the same digit may be used in some other place. So there we can't use that arrangement and all. So this formula will not work. So NPR, this formula works only for arrangement of R items out of n distinct items. When you say R items out of n distinct, so these are also distinct. Okay, we had R less than n. So what is the smallest r you can look at? What is the smallest r you can look at? Number of seats? 0. No seat also you can, no seat, there is no seat. So it is like, as I told that some persons are boarding the train, there is no vacancy. Then you have to stand. So they can occupy. Yeah, one way. It's like not scoring mark is equal to scoring 0 mark. Not occupying anything. Occupying no seat. Right. So 0, and then it can be equal to n also. You can have n persons to n. Then what will happen to this? 0 factorial. 0 factorial is the background, like we saw 4 factorial as what background? 4 seats, 4 persons, right? 4 seats occupied by 4 persons. 0 factorial means no seat occupied by no person. So that count is going to be 1 theoretically.
Practically, n factorial is n into n minus 1 factorial.
Yeah, that is for natural numbers.
So 1 factorial is 1 into 1 minus 1 factorial.
Yeah.
So that's why
No, n factorial is factorial for a natural number, right? N factorial. So you can define it because factorial is a big concept. For natural numbers, what we define is it is product of first n natural numbers. So you go till 1. So 1 factorial means you don't do 1 into 1 minus 1. You start at 1 and starting itself is 1, therefore ending is also 1. So you don't have a chain. When I say 3 factorial, 3 into 2 into 1, I can't go beyond 1. So, but if I am going to start with 1, I have to stay at 1. So 0 factorial is a different concept. It won't come in the product of n natural numbers. Please understand. It's like, I'll tell you, like, see, there are 2 types of counting, right? One is, okay. So what will happen in that you are going to measure and count. Another one is what is happening. So there are 2 things actually, theoretically. Say if I am going to say like, say 4 oranges by 2 oranges, or maybe 6 oranges by 2 oranges, that will be fine. It's a division. 6 oranges by 2 oranges meaning is repeatedly take away 2 oranges till you get 0. That's the meaning of division. So I have got 6 oranges and I need to give away 2 oranges, 2 oranges, 2 oranges like that. How many times I should do to make myself empty? 3 times. So I need to find 3 persons to give 2 oranges, 2 oranges. So that's going to happen and you are measuring that 3. If I say 0 orange by 0 orange, no orange by no orange, I am not having any orange. If you are having orange, that is not mine. My distributed orange, right? Okay, so no orange should be distributed, no orange. I have distributed you no orange, no, already before even starting. So everyone has got no orange of mine. So that's already happening. And then whatever be the number of persons in this room will be the answer. Somebody walks inside or somebody goes outside also, still the count is going to be the same. That's why 0 by 0 is going to be indeterminate. You can't determine an exact value for that. So this is certain things, that's what maths goes like that. So the count can be like this. Mostly you'll be concentrating on this, not on what's already happening. That's the problem. So 0 factorial is like no seat, no person. It's theoretically already happening. It's only one way it can happen. So it's 1. So you have to interpret that way. Clear? So actually factorial is the best thing is for factorial. 4 factorial can be, you can take a frame, 4 persons occupying 4 seats or 4 seats occupied by 4 persons. 5 factorial, 5 persons, 5 seats. N factorial, n, if n is a natural number, n or even whole number you can apply that. N seats, n persons. So you can apply for that 0 also. So if you are going to do that, for all the natural numbers you get the product of the first n natural numbers, but for 0 factorial that interpretation gives you no persons occupying no seat can happen in only one way theoretically. So 0 factorial is 1. Of course you have some other gamma functions like that. enter in the college. But for factorial, it's better you concentrate persons versus seats.